So this is sort of the last question I have, and this is the one that, goes back to what we were talking on a little bit before we got started. So I'm very curious about examining artist or creative attrition. Artists often leave like a community due to a perceived lack of support, and we talked about its levels. Sometimes it's tied to cycles of making work. We have this cycle of rejection and occasional wins. And at times we're told that I've been told at times that I should do something different or take maybe this series elsewhere. You should leave Baltimore. So, in your opinion, what does support look like, and what role does it play in your ability to keep going with sort of this cycle and sort of having that art bug and it not being the easiest journey?
That's a great question. And it's a great question because support changes. Like it changes. I used to have so before the pandemic, I used to have book events and like it would be like 300 people there. After the pandemic, I've had book events with like three people there. You know what I'm saying? Um, I went, me and my friend, one of my homies, we went to an event before I had my surgery. We went to an event in New York for Black writers and and writers who I like and I look up to. They were breaking their neck to get into my section to take pictures and tell me how much they love my stuff. And all I could think about is, wow, when I have a book come out, I don't see y'all. I don't hear from y'all. Y'all be in my DM saying congratulations, but y'all don't share it and y'all don't put it out there. So it's like, what is happening? You know what I mean? So I think about how that stuff makes me feel, and then I carry that into how I try to support when I get opportunities to support. Um, Years after being denied by the school system, my books have become required reading. You know what I mean? But that's support. That's more than support. That's an honor. That's just like a super honor that they deem what I do worthy enough to make it a part of what they do. But for me, it's the simple stuff. If you like an article, share it. If you like the book, share it. If you want to be entertaining, you want to hear some jokes, have some wine, and pop out to an event. You know what I'm saying? It's the simple stuff. But it's also another part of it is just me understanding that nobody owes me anything, and nobody's required to do anything, and nobody has to care about my art. And I don't even like. I'm blessed to be a working artist. Um, People literally are not required to care. Actually, I'll take it a step further. The world doesn't require me to even be here. Like I am literally lucky and blessed to be here. And instead of some entitled person walking around acting like I'm some kind of tortured genius because I'm not a genius and I'm not tortured. I'm just a hard worker who's fortunate to be here, and I'm thankful for that.